content. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pagan, and today I'm going to be reacting to the intro guide for Ateez. Quick disclaimer though, before you watch this was actually filmed when I was just starting to get into K-pop and I had absolutely no idea who Ateez were, and I wanted to find out a little bit more about them. I did, however, have a very strong bias towards Mingi, and he was definitely my bias at the time. I want to just update you right now that Mingi is still one of my biases, but it is also Hongjoong and San. Wooyoung and Yeosang are coming for me though. They are wreckers at the minute, but currently it is Hongjoong, San, and Mingi. I do also want to point out that since reacting to the intro guide, we did actually go ahead and watch Kingdom Legendary War over on Twitch. It is fully blocked on YouTube, so it will not be uploaded here, but those videos are available on Twitch in the highlights section, except for episode 7, which I've had to upload to my Patreon, but it is for free. You can find that link in the community tab on my page if you'd like to continue to follow along, but all of the episodes are available for public viewing. It's just either on Twitch or Patreon. And yeah, that is it for disclaimers. Also, if you're watching this right now as it has uploaded, I am currently on my way to see Ateez for the very first time. This is my first ever K-pop concert. This has been such a journey since last July. It is crazy to think that I am about to go to my first ever K-pop event, and it is an Ateez concert. So I'm very excited, but I do want to let you guys know that I know a lot more about the members. I definitely know a lot more about their personalities, and I know a lot more of their songs. So just keep that in mind when you are watching this, that this video was recorded several months ago when I knew nothing about Ateez, but I do know a lot more about them now. Enjoy the video! I've actually never heard one of their slower songs before. I'm gonna have to go and have a look.
Everyone loves to talk about Ateez's current position as the 4th gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story.
Okay.
Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money. You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video.
Oh my god.
All of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now. Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes.
Oh wow.
At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjoong. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now.
Oh wow.
While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small.
Oh.
Ateez's producing team includes Edenary, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Allaunder, Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It also includes Hongjoong and Mingi. Just like their producers, Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today.
Oh, so they don't choreograph their own songs? They have a choreography team? Cool name though.
Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company.
That's lovely. I love to see that.
Call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
Daddy. That's so cute.
In 2018,
that's very cute.
Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time, as trainees, they were called KQ Fellas. The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral performance videos to the world, carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
They are. Without a doubt.
If this guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you should be leaving here as an Ateeni. Unless you were already
Ateeni.
one to begin with.
I am.
Ateeni, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny. If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in Ateez's discography, Star 1117.
Oh, I've not
Star
heard that yet.
1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert. It means a lot to Ateez and Ateenies, and it has the tendency to make us emotional.
God, don't cry.
Ateez also involved Ateenies in the process of creating their light stick, which was
Oh.
aptly named Lightini. Many people
Lighty.
wonder how the name Ateez came about. It was voted on by KQ and the Ateez members themselves.
Very
It
cool.
stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And Ateez truly does that.
I didn't know
You can
that.
read any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are
Oh.
meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen. Ateez introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes 1.
I didn't know that. That is actually really sweet. I think that's so nice.
Team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely
Aw.
important to them.
오케이. 자, 둘, 셋. MX팀 파이팅!
It's very cute.
인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. MX팀 안녕하세요. 엑스입니다. MX팀 안녕하세요. 엑스입니다.
8 makes one team.
MX팀 안녕하세요. 엑스입니다. 하나, 둘, 셋. MX팀 감사합니다. 네. 에이티즈 고마워요. MX팀 파이팅!
Oh my gosh. They're so cute.
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be forgotten.
안녕하세요, 민기입니다.
Oh.
빅송
같이.
오케이
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼.
예.
발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
다 같이 해야 돼. 모여.
자. 둘, 셋. MX1팀 파이팅!
Oh, they're so
Another
cute.
chant you should know about is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs. It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy. If you have watched
Very
even
cool.
just a few of Ateez's music videos, you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline. Even though, according to Hongjoong, they have yet to reveal even half of it.
Oh.
Explaining the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what Ateenies can tell you
That's good.
is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Hala Ateez, and time travel, which is why you see the sand clock so often,
Love
even
that.
though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer. Throughout Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film.
Cool.
Ateez is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance. It is often said that the worst dancer in Ateez could rightly be the main dancer in another group.
Truth.
Ateez has been highly praised by multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Hyo Madrid, Honey J, Nose, and Seonghwa. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez.
Oh, they're
Ateez
so
is revered by
good.
younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, sambainins, and peers as the K-pop
BTS
group
love
to
them.
watch out for.
뜻이라고 해도 누군가 내게 해줬으면 했던 말 걱정 안 해도 돼 잘하고 있어 지금처럼 말해
Oh my god, Bangtan.
Just keep it up 모두가 볼 수 있도록 너 just keep it up 세상에 다 들리도록
That's so cool. I like that. I think it's really interesting to see other artists or other professionals in the K-pop industry react to Ateez so positively. They deserve it, honestly. I think that they're such fantastic performers.
This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times.
Amazing.
Ateez made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so.
Thanks, Jackie.
And also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times. You will never find an Ateez stage lacking. And Ateez take a lot
Look
of
how
pride in their
surprised they
fact.
are when they win. It's so
Psy
lovely.
himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well.
Oh.
In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. Ateez's legendary
Damn,
skills,
Psy.
effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident.
They
While
broke the
Ateez
door.
sold out their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking. Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people
Wow.
for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to 19,500.
Holy shit balls.
Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. Ateez was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum.
Oh my god, we love to
making
see
them
it.
the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be invited.
Incredible.
Ateez have no qualms about telling Ateenies how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans.
Wait, you can read some of these pictures? Hold on.
And the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be invited. Ateez have no qualms about telling
Son looks at people like he wants to fall in love with them.
Ateenies how they feel about us.
You're beautiful, you're a beauty, cutie, and you have a warm heart, all of that, everything, you got it. Oh my god! Can you imagine meeting one of them and they say something like that to you? I would melt.
In fact, Ateez
Seonghwa, you need a friend, I'm your friend, you need a star, I'm your star. Oh my god. Me. Literally me.
has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are
I hope that you can take out your own challenges without being afraid. If you lose that fear at 16, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks.
not afraid to be
Oh my god.
emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateenies so close. All in all, it's clear that Ateez, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of
Oh my
them,
god.
are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry. Not only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice.
I know, it's
But a
sick.
huge part of who they are
Sick.
is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador, with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea,
That's so
Ateez is known
sweet.
as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because Ateez has a very strong global fan base. After Ateez's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community.
Wow.
This is a strong testament to the power Ateez holds and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, Their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas, Wanted Series, Fever Road Series, Wanted Special Series, and Stressor Things, a variety show made by
How many
the
variety
Universal.
shows do they
At
have?
this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each individual member, and I applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of Ateez.
Okay. A Teenager Z. Genius. Hongjoong? The leader, okay. Five foot 8.
His captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain. Ateez and Ateez alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjoong,
Oh my
Ateez,
gosh.
and KQ Entertainment. Hongjoong is one of the only 2 members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjoong produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. This includes Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Rora, which is a favorite of Ateez. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work.
It seems like a
An
common
ongoing
theme.
joke between Ateez and Ateez is that Hongjoong doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio.
Yes, it seems like a common theme with like the producers or the songwriters of the group that make music. They just don't ever seem to sleep. I'm so concerned. I hope they're okay. You know what I mean? Like,
As outrageous as that sounds, Hongjoong does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjoong loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here.
well, that's
Hongjoong
cool.
is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes. Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items.
No.
Ateez love to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms.
Oh, that's
Hongjoong often
fun.
uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjoong loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general.
That's cool.
He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. Some other hobbies Hongjoong has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs.
Oh my gosh.
His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves, like David Bowie and Michael Jackson.
그 위로 잉크 자국 몇 개, 에이, 한 폭의 너의 그 silhouette 차마 묘사할 수 없어 automatic.
Hongjoong is a standout rapper and
that's
very
so
versatile
cool.
in his style. His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse.
I mean, it's pretty great. I don't think I've ever actually noticed that before. And now that I
Many
have
people
noticed it,
find that if
I
they hear
probably won't
Hongjoong
unnotice
laugh
it.
in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing. Hongjoong is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of Ateez songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
반복하고 반복해봐 we don't care 그 지금 난 혼자가냐 이 시야를 공유할 너가 있기에 now 거짓말은 비유는 필요가 없어져
When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjoong brings to the stage. When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary.
Definitely picked
depending
up on that
the
before.
song.
I saw that performance. It's fantastic.
Because
Yeah,
of this,
he's so
he
expressive.
earned
I love
himself
it.
a role as part of Ateez's demon line, which you'll find out more about later.
He's in the demon line.
Hongjoong
We talked about
speaks
this
and
before.
understands English the most out of the group and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjoong is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension.
Good.
And this makes Ateez very happy because we all think he works too hard.
I'm sure.
Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjoong, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us and to us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjoong said something to Ateez that
Honestly, this guy is like a poem that just happened to step out of a book. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, literally, the guy is just like, somebody wrote him and he came to life. And he, you know what I mean? Yeah.
has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say, no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Always. So, okay, 18 years. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too, so don't cry. So, 18 years. You will stay with us like this, right?
Very sweet. Aw, he's lovely. This definitely seems to be a very common trend as well with K-pop artists who have such a severe love for their community. And I don't think I've ever seen that really before. Like, we understand it in, obviously, Western culture, and like Western artists have a good relationship with fans, but nothing like this. Nothing on this level. BTS with ARMY, Stray Kids with Stay, and Ateez with Ateeni. Like, there's just nothing like the passion that K-pop idols have for their community and their fandom. And it makes total sense, because without their fandom, they wouldn't be where they are. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is why I love learning about K-pop. So good. Seonghwa? Sub-rapper. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce so many of these names, and I'm so sorry.
Seonghwa was the 5th member to join Ateez.
Seonghwa.
He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough.
Oh.
When the director of his dance school told him about a boy his age who was working very hard, this gave Seonghwa the energy to keep practicing. Seonghwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Seonghwa found out that Hongjoong was the boy his director told him about, and the one that indirectly gave him the strength to keep going. Ateez like to say that Hongjoong and Seonghwa debuting in Ateez together was destiny.
Oh my
For
god.
all intents and purposes, Seonghwa is the mother of the group. Now, if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjoong.
Mom and dad. That's
Which
really
tracks,
sweet.
because while Hongjoong and Seonghwa don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Seonghwa helps Hongjoong in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjoong teases and acts like he doesn't like Seonghwa, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjoong to Seonghwa to express all the things he couldn't say to him.
Oh my god, that's fucking adorable.
Seonghwa
so
and Hongjoong
sweet.
have one of the most popular ships, which is called Seongjung. They are not as vocal about it, but if you look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship. Seonghwa is the second half of the
That's so
98
sweet.
line and the oldest member in Ateez. Though Seonghwa is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99-liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99-liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly about Seonghwa is his ability to help members through tough times.
Oh.
He is a source of comfort for many of the members, and Wooyoung himself said that he goes to Seonghwa for comfort. Seonghwa is one of the most caring people, and he
Careful.
extends this to all Ateez. In fact, Seonghwa calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Seonghwa's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, I did say, you guys were brighter than the star, remember me? But now I see that you are the light of the stars.
Oh my god!
I'll always be with you. And
Surprisingly, the Seonghwa you see today was nowhere to be found years ago.
Oh my goodness.
It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem-wise. Seonghwa said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked.
No!
He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love Ateez have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more, according to the members and Seonghwa himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but because Ateez call him handsome so often, he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 요상이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테 성화 Who is the visual of Ateez?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Seonghwa is known for his amazing vocals
so cute.
and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjoong, the person Seonghwa becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage. Seonghwa is the second member
That was
of
so cool!
Ateez's
Okay, sorry.
Demon line. This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves. Though Seonghwa debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, Seonghwa has gotten multiple
God.
chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in the open.
My
He has
heart.
rapped on multiple songs, and Ateez are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Seonghwa.
So good. Nice.
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically
So
perfect
talented.
Seonghwa is.
Holy crap.
We're not kidding. At a glance, it is quite obvious that Seonghwa has the most perfect teeth. But one thing that can't be seen from afar are his perfect hands, lips and nose. The Ateez staff claim the same, and Seonghwa himself also boasts of his perfect hands.
Oh my
One
god.
of Seonghwa's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of
He likes
Ateez
ASMR
created
too?
their own series based on things that interested them, Seonghwa took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both Ateez and Ateez
I love that.
compare Seonghwa to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Seonghwa bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon.
Oh my
A
god.
skill not a lot of people know about Seonghwa is his makeup expertise. According to Seonghwa,
Really?
he used to love putting makeup on when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Seonghwa is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well.
Amazing. Oh
All
my
in all, Seonghwa
god.
is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Very cute. Yunho. The golden retriever. Six foot one. Okay, tall guy. Main dancer, lead vocalist. Okay. I think it's really fascinating that Korean culture also has they're really interested in the personality type and the blood type of somebody. I think that's really cool. Oh,
Before we
That's very
begin
sweet.
talking about Ateez's golden retriever, I mean Yunho, I should begin by saying that Yunho is
His
everyone's
golden
dog.
retriever.
I mean boyfriend. I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
귀엽죠?
stop.
엉덩이 같아. 열심히 내고 있는 테이블. 강아지 뭐해? 왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서 고마워.
왜 이렇게 윤호를 사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나는 그렇게 보면 안 돼.
Something that is often said on Ateez Twitter is that everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yunho.
Oh,
Yunho was the second member to join KQ.
that's
He joined
adorable.
6 months after Hongjoong through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer.
Oh my god.
Not only is Yunho Ateez's ideal husband, but Yunho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yunho or be with Yunho. Ateez's members often say that he is one of the nicest people ever.
That's
He
so
has the
cute.
perfect height. He is amazingly talented, and he never loses his smile. This gift of happiness is something Yunho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yunho is the one to cheer them up and energize them. His goal for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서 사실
That's very
멤버들이 그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게 노력해준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도 잘 부탁한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yunho's smile or a funny move he does to make you laugh will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with. An example of Yunho's encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said,
sorry.
"My self-motivating phrase is that I wake
Sorry.
up every day and tell myself I
Funny.
can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't do when
That
you
got
put your
me.
mind to it. Yunho is one of the funniest members of Ateez, and the weirdest. Though Yunho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is, or if it is to make someone happy.
That's really
he
sweet.
once asked Ateez if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yunho responded with "I know. I trust Ateez." Though Yunho has the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yunho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive. Which for him is okay, because Yunho hardly loses. The members call him lucky, and Yunho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
Oh my god, that was good. What is happening? This looks like good crack. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh. Wow.
A standout fact about Yunho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer.
That's great.
Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yunho seems to overcome them all with ease. During their training in Los Angeles, Yunho was the only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yunho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos.
Nice.
One hit wonder, yeah, that's a fact. Hit his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off this goddamn song, still get in your ass like a goddamn thong.
Yunho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yunho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning, because his body has already memorized the moves. Yunho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage.
That's incredible. I'm always so jealous of people who can dance like that, like who are so talented that they can just watch something almost once or twice and then they just get it. I know Lisa can do that from Blackpink, and I'm sure Yunho can do that too. It's so fascinating to me. It just boggles my mind because I have no rhythm and it would probably take me months to learn the first 8 beats of a song. Like, I'm that awkward.
Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yunho is also an excellent performer.
Incredible. Is he dancing with Stray Kids? Oh, this must be Kingdom, is it? I'm not listening, I'm not watching, I'm sorry, but also Yunho's amazing. Don't spoil Kingdom for me! It's all good. It's like fan cam, it's good. Yeah, it's fan cam, it's all good, it's all good. He is an incredible dancer though, isn't he? Damn.
Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an Ateez on Twitter is Yunho receiving more recognition for his dance skills. So, if you are an Ateez or plan on becoming one, please show our Yunho a lot of love. Yunho is also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful. If it doesn't already seem like Yunho is perfect, Yunho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama,
Really?
Imitation, and he did an amazing job.
현지야.
King, get it.
지금도 많이 차네. 이거. 다시금 이것도 쓰고.
Oh my god. I love to
미안해,
see
현지야.
this.
그날
Someone link me.
내가 실수했어.
Acting is something Yunho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him. According to the group,
That was an awkward
Yunho is the
reset.
one most likely to be caught playing video games. He wears this badge.
We're best friends! We're best friends! He's playing video games!
He wears this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in.
Firstly, why would he have a problem admitting to it? Video games are amazing. And secondly, what games do you play, Yunho? Would you like to play Among Us? I swear to God, it's like my goal to do a charity stream with K-pop idols, and I'm like, listen, we'll all just play Among Us, okay? It'll be drama and chaos, and it'll be hilarious.
In his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yunho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
This is me. Okay. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
It's very cute.
With great power. Wow. Comes great responsibility. Yes! Yes! Oh!
Honestly, I would vote for you to be
Recently, on an
Spider-Man.
interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yunho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive. To sum everything up, Yunho is perfect and everyone should love him, period.
That was a good summary. I'll give you that. Oh, he plays Valor? Nice. Yeosang. The moving sculpture. Vocalist, visual performer, 5'9". Okay. This group are just amazing.
Yeosang started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17. He later made the decision to leave. At that time, he received offers from 6 different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became
wow.
the visual and a vocalist in the group. Hongjoong said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them. The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated. Yeosang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청.
미안. 청소 잘하는데 왜?
형 평소에 무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아.
고마워.
근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에 가만히 있는 안무 하면 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼. 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 한번 이게 시범 그 퉁세만해. 맞아요. 원제를 보여줘. 이게 있어요.
Yeah, but we all know why he's doing that. Also, we all know why he's doing that.
이제 끝났지?
사나 너야. 아니.
Oh.
이게 사나 제발 우리 안무 좀 혼자 따라주지 말고 맞게 쳐주면 좋겠어.
You died. The Bloodborne banner. Oh.
이제 한이가 이제 무대 연구를 많이 하니까 이제
약간 과하다는 거죠?
그렇죠. 약간 특히 그 골반 쪽이 네.
예를 들어 내가 하는 거 산이가 하는 거 보여주세요.
나나나나.
Oh my god. This poor guy.
가고. 너무 튕기네.
Wow.
But this does not
Very good.
dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality. He is quite like an angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. Yeosang is able to fool most people into believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be.
Did he do that? Put them on different bodies? What the fuck? Nightmare fuel. Wow.
Yeosang once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give.
That's
but then again,
genius.
When asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate. Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance. But recently, Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs.
Oh my
but
god,
he
adorable.
insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you ever have...
They're gorgeous breeds. And they can be really silly and foolish and very humble and very sweet dogs. So just, Dobermans are wonderful. Malteses are lovely too, but I'm a big fan of big dogs.
had the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman. The reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown tremendously both on the inside.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's a better reason, honestly. That's a better reason to change it up to Doberman. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According to Ateez, Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the gym.
Do you see his triceps?
I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman. Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking.
Oh.
Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark.
Oh.
When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career.
Oh, okay.
While a lot of fans were upset about this, Yeosang himself once said that he was very shy in the beginning and did not want a lot of lines. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside, because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more powerful. Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich deep voice. Not unlike Mingi, Yeosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey.
He's got a lovely voice.
His tremendous vocal abilities should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy.
This is again a fan cam of Kingdom. I don't mind it.
Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2, 2021. Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
Oh. Okay.
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course. Yeosang's favorite food is chicken, and while that might not seem important, it is to him.
Chopsticks.
Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called Hetman, and 8-teenies love to see the different variations and emotions Hetman has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yeosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
So cute. I will forever be your chicken leg. Are they all this adorable? My heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. Son. The mountain. Is he really tall? No, 5'9". Yeah. I know you well, sir. Damn, he's fine though.
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or San, as some people like to call him,
San is Korean
is
for
that
mountain.
he is not human. Just kidding. Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez. He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae. Though he was good at singing, San had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut as a lead singer. Now, we can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will change the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone perform the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
This is incredible. I
But
love.
it seems that just like having a
Love
clear
that choreography, it's so
choreography
good.
for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions. This is extremely evident when he performs Ateez's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
This man is so talented. Oh my god.
꿈에서 되려고 모든 것을 이제 이거는 이제 어쩔 수 없이 꿈을 꾸게 되는 자아고 이 친구는 이제 이거를 끌어내려고 하는 자아죠. 네. 그래서 손이 떨리는 거예요.
그러면 이제 그 마지막에 그렇게
Sick.
해서 하는 그거는
형이 말대로 채수유하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요.
Oh my god, he thinks so deep about this.
하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션이었던 거라고 본인이 다시 알고 다시 빠지게 되는 거죠.
그렇군요.
네.
This is very contemporary dance. I absolutely love it. So good.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's demon line.
Yeah, he's
San's switch
incredible.
when a stage begins
He
is
looks
so dramatic
possessed.
that it is very hard not to notice.
Oh. Sorry. Nice one. Nice one.
Due to this, one of his nicknames is actually Satan. It is also worth noting
Satan?
that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. San's natural ability
Of
to
course you are.
always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, sunbaeans, and Hpoes. It has come to the attention of Ateez that many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and sunbaeans have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan
Just
cam
incredible.
always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have noticed. San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams. Coming in as
Wow.
number 24 for his Studio Kung Fireworks fan cam with over 497,000 views.
Wow.
And number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views. San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams. He likes
Multiple
to
mics
look for
during his
mistakes
performance,
and
wow.
ways that he can do better next time. One of the most shocking things to discover as a new Ateez is San's intense duality. He is as affable.
I have to say, I've definitely commented on that before. I've definitely commented on the fact that his facial expressions are just incredible. Yeah, I definitely have commented on San's facial expressions before. I just didn't know his name.
As he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality to him.
많은 기대 부탁드리고 이렇게 하면 크게 나오나? 헉, 너무 이거 이상하게 나오는데 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
I love you so much.
Have you eaten? Yes.
That response.
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae. San is extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount
thought he
of
was
love
crying.
to all his members and every single Ateez. San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to Ateez to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever. All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically. Hongjoong testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days. According to Jongho, they could be walking outside, and San would randomly begin jumping off invisible walls and try to reach high branches. Most times, Jongho just pretends he does not know him.
수생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데 그 규칙 중에 하나가
We had rules, no jumping outside.
그러니까 사진 때문에 생활 규칙이었어요.
아빠 진짜 이렇게 걷다가 링가르디
괜히 막 나무 위에 한번 터치해보고 막 이러는데
저는 진짜 그거 해가지고 거 아니에요? 이렇게 움츠려서 약간 다른 일인 척하고.
When Sam forgot the jumping button. Oh, keep it together. Keep it together, buddy.
Sam also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but Sam's vocals are exceptionally impressive.
Yeah, wow.
His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones, and my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts. Lastly, I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile.
What?
So, it's okay if you already did.
Is it too late now to seem sorry? 좋은 성공인데?
Honestly, just the talent these boys have is just incredible. I can't anymore, you know? My heart can't take this. Oh my gosh, we still have like half an hour left. My heart cannot take this anymore. Mingi? Softji? Oh my god, this my boy! This my boy! Hold on. Wait, let me get Wait, let me get comfortable. Hold on, let me just take a drink. Okay, cool. How do I look? Alright. Okay. I love him. And now I know his name.
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But allow me to explain.
He's the most adorable person.
민기야 날 가져.
Ah! It's a hard G. Mingi, not Minji.
얘기를 뭐 아무 말도 없어요.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠?
It is a
안경
cute.
귀엽죠?
Yeah.
저도 귀엽죠?
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners,
No ears.
especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
오랜만이야? 어? 너 이번 받았다며?
응, 그랬어.
근데 왜 나한테 전화 안 하고 최사한테 전화
우리 방도 좋은데.
그러니까 왜 나한테 전화 안 하고 최사한테 전화
사랑 노래 오오오오. 야, 너 오늘 얼굴 상태 좀 그죠?
반응 좀 해주세요. 패치의 그 무게감, 그 중량감이 있을 줄 알았는데 없었어? 네, 저희가 아직까지
What are we talking
중시켜 먹은 데에서
Oh my god, he's talking about food!
답 좀 해주세요.
Oh.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any dark room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 소문해?
아.
별 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 소문해하는 거야?
아니
아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자 했고. 그런데 님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
내가 같이 하자고 아니에요. 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 하면 되지.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은? 이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 경향이 있어요.
아, 질투는 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 도덕적 의리를
아니
He's so spicy.
뭐를 당신과 함께하는 모든 것이
넌 나랑 함께 많이 하잖아.
많이 한다고 너는 지금 익숙함과 소중함을 버리는 거야?
뭔 소리야? 나는 우리 멤버들 다 소중해.
This happens
Oh my
particularly
gosh.
with Yunho, Mingi's best friend
So
of
cute.
several years. Mingi and Yunho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez. Mingi was the third member to join Ateez. Mingi and Yunho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring Ateez together.
Oh,
Mingi
that is
known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything.
No,
It is
stop.
quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost
That's
before,
good.
even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life.
I've never felt
Then
cold.
proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy.
His
Though in
nickname
the
is
past he was very
Princess?
frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though, Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things. He
He's
is constantly
outdated?
exclaiming
What?
about how far the internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer, in a hotel room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjoong, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express
Wow.
his feelings when he does.
Wrote it the day
Mingi,
before. Oh my
along with
gosh.
Hongjoong, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like
Oh, shit.
Hongjoong, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Okay, I'm spinning. Your friction is back in the town. What's up?
He frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to
on.
rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Nice.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice.
Yeah.
That guy is Mingi. As
sure
someone
did.
who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists.
It's like the rasp in his voice.
Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound.
Yeah.
He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent.
He is so good though.
Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. But, as is to everyone—
He's not in Kingdom? Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. Mingi was looking after himself. We love that about him.
Relief. Mingi is
We
much
stand
better
a
now,
mental health king.
and his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
사랑해. Oh my god, I love him. Oh. Wooyoung. The fox. Main dancer, vocalist, visual. They look so different when they have like the full makeup and performance outfits on.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time, yet you can't help but love them? Then you must have met Wooyoung. Wooyoung is
Cute.
uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
카메라 안 나오게 하려고. 멤버들 카메라에 안 나오게 하려고요. 어떻게 돼?
형 괜찮아, 상관없어. 기대지 마. 레이트.
Though, Wooyoung never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Wooyoung is an expert at agio and usually uses it to get away something or win a favor.
That's good.
This
That's
is
very funny.
especially true when Ateez shoot reality show and Wooyoung wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
두 개 지고 하나만 내야죠.
Wooyoung has an extremely distinct laugh that can be
Cute.
recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in
I
all
clap.
seriousness, a trademark of Wooyoung.
사랑해.
에이티님 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Oh wow.
Wooyoung has a smile
Oh my
that
God, that's-
makes you
oh, my
want to
fucking
work
cheeks
hard
hurt.
just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
Wooyoung is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Wooyoung has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yunho and Stray Kids' Changbin. Something else that you might notice about Wooyoung
close to
is
Changbin?
that he flirts with everyone. In fact, Wooyoung could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Wooyoung, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
Oh my god.
All of Wooyoung's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Wooyoung's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members, Wooyoung is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Wooyoung are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad auris, a Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosan, and unlike other ships in Ateez, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom.
That's actually so freaking cute. I can't.
A fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Wooyoung asked San, who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean. Wooyoung is also very close to Yeosang. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at Hpoe, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yeosang left Hpoe and auditioned for KQ. Later, Wooyoung left Hpoe and followed Yeosang to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Wooyoung said that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yeosang, and if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yeosang. This made Wooyoung the last member to join Ateez. Hongjoong said that if Wooyoung wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says that Wooyoung is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez. Wooyoung's skills was evident as a trainee and has become even better in the last 3 years. Wooyoung has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Wooyoung had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
Damn.
I don't wanna be another him. That shit is over. Finally you found yourself a friend. Then you run him over. Ever since the start I saw the end around the corner, 'cause I know you so well. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good.
Like San.
This is actually just so impressive. The fact that he had felt that he was struggling with his dancing abilities and then went onto Studio Choom and did his own performance is just like A, really impressive, and B, like really inspirational.
Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop idols, with his Artist of the Month coming in as number 41. Recently, Wooyoung was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups.
Very cool.
He is a top-tier performer, and this is being recognized more and more. Though Wooyoung is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are nothing to scoff at. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
He's really fine.
Wooyoung loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Wooyoung is also passionate about video editing and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
He makes vlogs. That's so cool.
There are a
I
lot
love that
of
feeling.
behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out. A stern
I
warning
will.
to get to know Ateez more. Be wary of looking too long at Wooyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's incredible. Jongho, the bear. Main vocalist, Maknae 5'9".
For all intents and purposes, Jongho is the Hyung of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially the Magni, you can never tell from the way he acts.
나 진짜 바쁜 시간에
금방 올 거라고.
이러면 안 되지.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 저분이 잘 못돼가지고. 이쪽 이사님입니다. 안녕하세요. 신석 박사입니다. 죄송합니다. 네. 들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
이렇게 근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워! 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어? 바닐라 앤 커피. 브랜드 토핑. 바나나 앤 스트로베리 앤 오레오. 룹.
하지 마. 하지 마.
He seems almost strict.
If anything, San is the Magni, and Jongho acts accordingly. You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jongho being San's Hyung isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Jang line of Choi clan.
Oh, how
Jongho
cool.
was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing.
Cool.
He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and Maknae. One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is very funny and takes joy in
this is a try not to dance, a try not to react challenge, is it?
Jungko's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는.
난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
나 알았어. 나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산이 영상 통화할 때야. 왼쪽. 여기 왼쪽이야. 전화 딱 받고. 맞아요. 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상.
아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요 에이틴이 산이에요.
안녕하세요 에이틴이 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike Wooyoung, Jongho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his high status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
He seems very level-headed, doesn't he?
그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음. 그것까지. 이런 훈훈한 에이티즈의 일상입니다. 사실 뭐 작업을 할 때 누가
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like Sam said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jongho takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez. The video of Jongho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands while singing beautifully went viral. Jongho claims he can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a
He's
dessert.
very mature. Like,
Not
he's
only
very
does Jongho not get scared
level-headed.
and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything, often on the first try. Whether it is fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds.
1 minute
yes,
for 28
you heard that right.
What? They fast forward that. Oh my god.
This is only right as the Maknae on top, a
Holy
title
shit.
that was given to Jongho, due to his vast
Maknae on top.
ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike.
머리 위로
When people listen to Ateez's songs, they
What
often
the
hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly.
다시 널 놓치지 않을래 계속 네가 나를 밀어내도 혹시 나의 눈에 사라져도 여기 나 여기
Wow.
곁에 늘 서 있을게 나의 마음이 움직여 And I'm here
His vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbaeams, and even the most weathered Ateez.
He's singing while he's
They
breaking
almost
apples.
make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a male's. In Ateez's very first performance on Immortal Songs, which was also their first win, Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping.
Oh my god.
It was the performance of a lifetime.
Oh my god, this.
Jongho then
Fucking
coupled this
incredible.
feat by
Oh my
doing it
God.
again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War. This accomplishment becomes even more amazing when you discover that. When Jongho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone.
No, stop.
His voice was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked, to say the least. Jongho is
That's
constantly improving his vocal abilities,
amazing.
and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance.
Wow.
Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer.
All of them are. They're incredible.
Jongho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that.
Amazing.
I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in Ateezville, and it consists of Hongjoong, Seonghwa, and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona change.
I do remember seeing this in the second video that I reacted to them. I think it was a live performance that I reacted to, and I said they look possessed, and then I got loads of comments being like, yes, they're called the demon line, and I had no idea that I was like on point. They just looked possessed.
And it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable, and Ateez love to point it out.
Oh my god, it's
After
insane.
all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
Thank you. All of the Kennys. God, they must be amazing to see live. They just must be incredible live.
이번 로그 끝은 여상이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다.
There for your ending.
내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 맡게 된 윤호입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠? 엔딩 후보 대결이야? 네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그의 엔딩을 맡게 된
안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다.
So cute.
저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩은 누군가 하겠죠. 그냥 저는 에이티즈를 사랑할 뿐입니다. 에이티즈 사랑해.
Amazing. Can I just say, all of the Kennys, thank you so much for that video. So good. I am liking it. I've already subscribed and hit the notification bell. This was amazing to react to. Thank you so much. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments who your bias is for Ateez, and let me know if you want to see them in the European tour. I would love to hear your feedback, advice, tips, etc. I will see you right back here on my channel next time. Bye!